Welcome back to Live on Bowen. Now, my next guest is not only a reporter for Channel 9's hit travel show Postcards, but also a proud mum and a fitness fanatic and a Chadwick's model. Please welcome to the stage the lovely Brodie Harper. Hello, Brodie. How are you? Wow, grab a seat. Woo! Wow.
Okay, before we get started,
Yes.
I want to know where my sandwich is. I'm not getting paid in sandwiches.
We can give you a sandwich, but to start off with, it won't have any filling, all right? Just to start off with. Now, Brodie, you've just come back into Melbourne, haven't you? Because you've been off travelling with your show Postcards.
Yes.
Queensland, I believe?
Yes, we just got back from Queensland.
Right.
We've been to Hawaii this year. We've been up to Sydney a few times. It's been a busy year.
Crazy, and you guys really get around. Okay, so do you ever get time, and I need to know this, do you guys ever get time to chillax and have a little bit of fun while you're away filming, like in between shoots and all that sort of thing?
Oh, we might get a night before. We could go out for a few drinks or... you got
to be careful with that though, don't you? Because if you go
yeah,
for a few
you can't have
drinks before
too
you're
many.
shooting...
Yeah, you might get a day here or there,
Yeah.
things like that. And then sometimes you don't have time to do anything.
Okay, so you've graced the covers of many magazines over the past years, and I'm talking things like Madison, you know, what was it, Harper's Bazaar, I think you were on as well?
I've been in Harper's Bazaar. That would be nice, yeah.
Yeah, so how did your modelling career come about?
That came about, a friend of mine wanted to enter a modelling competition. I just went along with her. And an agency then approached me and wanted to sign me up, and that was 11 years ago.
What are some of the coolest jobs you've done modelling?
Oh, some of the coolest jobs. I knew you'd ask that question. I never think of it. I did a wonderful job once over in New Zealand for Tui Beer, their New Zealand beer, and they really looked after us. And I loved it because the final scene in the commercial, they actually had all the models running in a paddock with sheep around them. And I thought that was just the perfect way to finish a New Zealand job.
I'm going to throw you a little bit of a curly one here, a bit of a different one. I want to talk about your dog. I've heard things about your dog. This sounds weird, but you have a dog with a very special talent.
Yes, he surfs.
You have a surfing dog.
I have a surfing dog. You can find him on Twitter @surfingchat.
He has his own Twitter account.
Yes, he does.
A surfing dog with a Twitter account. That's amazing. Did you train him to surf?
No, actually, he was sitting on the beach with me one day, and my husband was out on the stand-up paddleboard, and he was crying, and so I just took him off the lead, and he swam out to the surfboard.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, you also have a little bit of an affinity with red lollies.
Yeah, I'm addicted to lollies.
Okay.
I also asked for red lollies, which can I note there was none when I arrived.
And if you look it up on Twitter, you'll see that I asked for them for you. So I'm talking. No, is it Jaffa? Are you talking chocolate red lollies?
No,
or are you talking
like
jubes?
snakes, jubes. Yeah.
Yeah, and you actually mentioned to me out the back when we were chatting before that you actually see it as a personal offence if somebody does take the red lollies when you offer them lollies.
I'm 100% happy to share, but just please don't take the red ones.
Okay, you've come a long way in your career, and I'm sure you've had many jobs along the way. And your first job, quite an interesting one, fish and chip shop lady.
Yes. I worked
right?
in a fish and chip shop, and every week the Greek lady that ran the fish or owned the fish and chip shop would tell me that she should buy me, you know, you did it better before. Can you do it?
The Greek lady?
Yeah, the Greek lady.
Oh my God, you're not good at fish and chips. You're going to get out of here. Come on, go. Cook the fish and chips.
That's exactly what she sounded like, and I got that every week.
And she's like, I'm going to bring you my daughter, Sula, Tula, Fula, Bula, Gabi. You know, like those ones?
Yeah.
So racist. Okay, now Brodie, you do a lot of charity work as well.
Yes.
Right. Fill us in. National Breast Cancer Foundation.
Yes, do things for that. World Vision. There's a new one coming up, but I can't talk about that yet.
Right.
I just kind of feel like in our jobs we're very blessed. So I just feel like it would just be really bad karma to not give back. So if I'm sitting at home, obviously now that I've had Jessica, I don't have as much spare time as what I used to. But before that, I'd rather be doing something and helping than just sitting around.
Yep.
Except on Friday nights when Live on Bowen's on.
Of course. Yeah, indeed. Now, okay, so you're a wife to Heath, you're a mother to Jessica, you're a model, you're a TV presenter, and marathon runner?
Oh, I'd like to run a marathon. So I'm training for the Melbourne Marathon, and at the moment we're just I'm aiming for it.
You've
and
got
we'll
to stay
see
fit
where
to
I'm
do all
at.
this running around.
Yes.
Okay, we've got a little bit of a challenge for you this evening.
Yes.
We've warned you about this, pre-warned you out the back.
Yes.
The guys are going to bring some stuff on. Now, you've always been on the other side of the makeup chair. You've been getting your makeup done, but I'm sure that you've learnt a lot of tips along the way about makeup.
And trends.
So I feel that I pick things up pretty quickly, let's face it. So I'm going to challenge you to a makeup off.
Fair enough.
Are you up for it?
I'm up for it.
All right, let's do a round of applause. Brody Harper. Makeup off. Right. Now, I do say, like, I do pick things up fast, but you might need to just sort of talk about what you're doing a little bit because that's how I pick it up. All right, so let's start it off. How do we start it off, Brody?
Well, maybe we'll start with some cheeks. And,
some cheeks?
yeah,
Great.
so
Cheeks.
bronze cheeks.
By the way, meet Michael Connell.
Hi, Michael.
Brody Harper.
This is like spray painting a rose.
So, it's going in my mouth. So the heavy look is in.
The heavy look is in.
The heavy
I'm
look.
sort of bored with that one a little bit.
And heavy eyes
That's
as well.
how you get that rouge sort of.
Let me go first.
You know, and try to work to the contours as well.
Contours.
Yeah.
Where's that little one come from there? Okay, this one looks good.
The darker the
I
better as well. That's it. You're doing a great job
Thank
there.
you, Brody. Okay.
What colours are you going
now,
for?
I got to warn you, Brody, we've only got 1 minute for this, so you got to...
See, I thought
Sorry
there's
about the
nothing
eyes
like a nice purple.
I'm used to using Crayola.
Oh, yeah.
That's generally what I draw with is the sorry about your eye there.
Do you need another Chadwick Boseman? I think I'm ready.
Just sort of go like this. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. You're showing me up. What colour have we got here? See, because I've done such heavy eyes.
That makeup that the rodeo clowns have, you know?
Go for a nice neutral lip.
You know, when they're bull riding and they fall off the bull and the clown has to come in, that's kind of this makeup, isn't it? What are you doing over there, Brody? You're looking pretty good over there.
A neutral lip to go with the heavy eyes.
A neutral
I
lip.
have so much lip, you really need like a paintbrush or a...
Yeah, he dishes out I can't even open this, let's face it.
And we'll just do some highlights.
Okay,
Yeah, why not?
All right, and I think that's time. Is that time?
I feel like
yes, we'll
that's
go to the judges, that's time. All right, by round of applause, who thinks that Heyman Kent should be the winner? Who thinks that Brody Harper and Michael Connell should be the winners? All right, wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, please thank the wonderful Miss Brody Harper. All right, we'll have a lot more coming up right after this. You're watching live on Bowen. Don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Look, I got